let's start with Charlie, you were already working on the movie as a stuntman, and then Per, you came in as specifically skateboarding, right? So how was that experience? How did they bring you in?
So Bob Schmelzer and I, the other skateboarder, we would skateboard on the Venice Beach boardwalk. That was our way to make money, and we would do our little freestyle session and then pass out a hat and ideally get dollar bills in the hat. And of course, one guy comes by and he drops a business card in the hat. And it said, "Call me." And it was Bob Gale's card, so we called him, and it said, "You need to talk to Walter Scott," who was the stunt coordinator. So we did, and we got the job.
And then Charlie, as Michael's stuntman, when you read that in the script that there's all these skateboarding scenes, what did you think? Did you, oh, I have to do this, or did you know that they would find somebody that was specifically a skateboarding person?
Well, when I came on, they had just let Eric Stoltz
Eric Stoltz?
Eric Stoltz go. You had doubled Eric Stoltz for the skating.
Bob did.
Bob did.
I doubled for Michael.
Right, so then you did some stuff for Michael, and when they shot that stuff, went in the very beginning, and I was on at that time. I don't have any problem skating either.
Okay.
You know, I grew up skating. My brother and I that's how we used to get around town. So it ended up, I did some, so as time went on, I think when we finished the courthouse sequence there, and I ran over the car and all of that, then there wasn't that much more skateboarding left. There were some pieces in the tunnel in Griffith Park, which I did, and some of the stuff heading into his neighborhood, but Mike did, a great deal of his own skateboarding as well. I mean, he's an amazing skater. So, combination of all three of our work, Mike's, Pear's, and mine, they were able to stitch it all together.
How did you guys work that out? Like, which parts did you do? Which parts did you do in the skateboarding, in the town square skateboarding scene? How did that parse out?
So the first time around, I watched Bob do all the scenes, as Eric Stoltz. So he did all the different scenes, and then they just had to redo it, and I did all those scenes. But in the edit, it's so well done, I can't even tell if it's Bob's shoes, or when it's Charlie, or when it's me. Like it's really well done.
Yeah.
But it's basically three people that were able to help Michael look better on a skateboard. I would argue he needed help.
Scooter Boy, and tell us, your experience being cast, and also then watching the stuntman. If you were there watching the stuntman do their job. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was cast, and I worked with Eric Stoltz at first, and we had much more time on the set. When we were first shooting with Eric, we weren't as rushed.
Yeah.
Second time around, so it was pretty awesome. I mean, skateboarding was popular, but it was still kind of coming out. So I got into it and really spent a lot of time skateboarding with Bob Schmelzer on the side, and it's pretty powerful, experience. And then when I got the phone call to go back and shoot with Michael, I was, on cloud nine.
Yeah.
I was a big Michael J. Fox fan.
Yeah.
From the film Family Ties.
Yeah.
So it was a much quicker pace shooting with Michael, and but it was still fantastic.
What's being in the movie and seeing that scene, did it make you want to learn how to skateboard, or you already had that in you before?
No, being exposed to it there made
Yeah.
me want to learn skateboarding.
Yeah.
Because there was so much skateboarding going on. We had all the different boards there,
Yeah.
different scenes, and
Okay. So let's
natural fit.
I wanna talk to Bobby, and the three of you guys, not Johnny, but the three of you guys have played Michael in some sort of different version, So Bobby, tell us a little bit